caught your eye. Can't seem to grasp around and drowned. We go with the twisting. Float right, not know what's wrong, but it seems like how our love is constantly on life. I'm caught up in all these dizzy motions of which you're always so nice. The way your smile lights up the darkest night. Do the dibbling with every touch, let it slip away. Oh, how much you clutch, lost but never alone. No regret, just me, baby, here for tonight. Dancing through the feeling, your delight. Together forever, everything aligns. No matter where time flies or winds, drawn together through stormy weather. Never felt too strong, our chemistry was electric, unbreakable. At times we belong, love. Different faces meet as if they understand that dreams are worth fighting, and when destiny knocks us down, igniting, we keep pushing forward, breaking the rules, breaking barriers, standing tall. Nothing will hold back. Who knows now? Do daisy dancing so far. Stop doing anything, just having fun. I'll let them say the color Jimmy love has found its true rhythm. Don't drown out that, forget about the past. Hold onto that moment, make memories last for even though things may diverse, still can be any kind. When words get lost, somehow it lonely remind people of their own journey left.
Oh my god, Karen, you need to come see this.
What are you watching?
Look, Fampy is about to destroy the Elite Four all by himself.
Oh, you're watching more Pokemon?
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain if Fampy's on the TV.
Yeah, he's literally about to defeat the entire Elite Four on his own.
I mean, Fampy's great. We already know this.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Exactly. Because he's the best, and Pidgey can go suck it.
Hey, Pidgey is great, okay?
Okay. Anyways, hello guys. Welcome in.
Yes, welcome into episode number 3 of Dibble Dabble. Isn't it crazy how we're already 3 episodes into this?
I know, and today's kind of a special one because this is the first episode we a viewer's idea. So a big thank you to Purple Phoenix for suggesting talking about TVs and movies, and we decided to kind of flesh that out to kind of go through like our favorite childhood shows and movies. So it's a little bit more fleshed out, but a huge thank you to her for the original idea. If you want your idea to possibly be done, it is going to be in the podcast section of the joint server. Speaking of joint servers.
Yes. So, first things first, I hope you guys can hear Karen okay.
Yes.
You should be able to. I hope so. But,
I don't see anybody.
I think first things first, before I mention anything about the server, I do want to get my music going, because we kind of need that.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the music, we got the music going. Alright, but, yeah, this is our first podcast that we've done since creating that Discord server, the joint server. And, guys, we have, like, 130 members in there already. Like, that's insane. That's actually insane.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for making the change so much easier on us. And honestly, when it comes to doing something new, it's always a little bit scary, but you guys have made that so, like I said, nice and easy, and it's been an absolute blast. So again, thank you guys so much. And if you are 16 and older, and if you want to join the Dibble Dabble Nest, the link will be floating around in chat today.
Yep, and I'm actually going to put that in right now, so...
Perfect. So, I guess now with all that out of the way, we are going to be talking about childhood shows and movies. This is going to be a fun one because if you guys didn't know, Ryan and myself are both products of the 90s. He was born in 93, and I was born a year later in 94. So we pretty much had the same childhood in that sense.
Yeah, so I feel like we're going to see a lot of comments in the chat like, what's this? I never heard of this. Stuff like that, because... We're old.
We fully expect, because we're not the oldest in the community, but we're up there compared to some of you guys, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one today.
It is, because Brian's gonna be 31 in July, and then I'm gonna be the big 3-0 in November, so.
Yep, we're getting old.
So I guess the best place to start this is we're gonna just kind of go through growing up, because it's easier to kind of go, what shows were we watching at the time? So just follow along with us. We're going to kind of go through that. And I promise you guys will know some of the shows. I think when we're really little, some of you guys are going to be like, what the heck? But yeah, we're going to start with like preschool age, when we were like 4 or 5.
Yeah, so we have just a massive list of old shows we used to watch, and there's a lot.
Yeah, so buckle up, guys. We're going to go ahead and dive into this because there's a lot.
Yeah, so did you want to read the first one, or?
I don't have the list. Oh, wait, yeah, you sent
What?
it to me.
I was gonna say, I sent
I
it
thought
to
we
you.
could do the thing where you just read it again. I like when you just read the stuff and I answer.
Oh, wow, making me do all the work. See this, guys? Look at this.
Oh, well, I can do it if you want.
No, it's fine, I'll do it.
All right. Welcome in, Spencer. Colin, hello.
Also,
Tony,
before
hello.
I say anything, I should probably say thank you to Ash for the 10 gifted memberships. That
Yes.
is insane. So thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
that. But, yes, old TV shows and movies. There's a lot.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
for me personally, there were a few really big ones, like when I was like a kid. There were a few big ones I used to watch a lot. A very big one for me was the Magic School Bus.
Yes, I watched a lot of Magic School Bus when I was little. Magic School Bus, honestly, and you know what's funny is how, like, relevant it still is today. Like, I know for anyone who's ever been to a convention before, I know a lot of people who cosplay as Miss Frizzle, and rightfully so. She has so many different dresses to choose from. It was a great show. Really fun.
And I'm not even kidding, I'm pretty sure I still remember all their names.
I don't. I think
pretty
I
sure.
remember one. I think I remember 2.
You know what? Let's play a little game. Because I'm pretty
What?
sure I can name
The
all of
Magic
them.
School Bus kids?
Like, I haven't seen this show in years.
Yeah, let's see.
Well, I mean, of course you said Miss Frizzle, of course, we know that, the teacher.
Yeah.
Then there's Liz, the little lizard. I'm pretty sure I remember all of them. Okay, let's see. There's Arnold, the one, the orange hair, glasses. There
The one that would
is,
always whine.
there's Phoebe.
I remember Phoebe.
There's DA, or Dorothy Ann. There's Tim. Carlos. Ralphie. I know I'm forgetting some. Wanda, right? There's Wanda, I think.
Wanda. That's the
Yep.
one that sticks out to me. But yeah, I think that's all of them. She didn't have that big a classroom.
I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. But you know what? That's pretty good. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's really good. Bravo. That's pretty close.
The fact that I remember that much is kind of insane.
Yeah, and then what? So Magic School Bus, and then what else do we have for this?
So the next one, this one was huge for me. That's Arthur.
I watched a lot of Arthur was just one of those shows. It was on PBS Kids. I don't know. Was it on a different network in Canada? Because it was on PBS Kids here.
No, it's the same here, PBS Kids.
Okay, so like literally, PBS was what you would watch when you were homesick, and Arthur was usually on. So I mean, and that theme song slaps.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And I mean, there's a testament. Arthur only went off the air a few years ago. That's crazy for a kid show.
Yeah, it was, that show went on for a while. It was crazy.
It did.
And, like, I could watch repeats of that, like, all day.
Have not, like, I mean, it's kind of, Arthur's kind of a meme as well. Pup, hello, welcome in. Like, EW is so savage. I don't remember his little sister being like that until I got older. I was like, dang, you know, she got some points.
Oh, she was. And yes, welcome in, Puff. Wait, didn't I say it? No, I said Tim, right?
You said Tim. You
Yeah.
said Tim.
I'm still proud of myself for that. You know what? That's my victory for today.
I was like, dial up internet. Also, I did pull up the list because I'm having a hard time remember. So you don't have to do all of the work today, princess.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Well, excuse you.
This is gonna date us pretty bad, unless there are some people who remember this show. Big comfy couch.
You know, I would not be surprised if nobody in the chat has even heard of that show.
I will be very shocked. For those who don't know what Big Comfy Couch was, it was head by this lady who kind of looked like a Raggedy Ann doll. And she would it's like teaching your basic preschool skills, like numbers and counting. And she had this little doll that was adorable, that was like her little puppet. And they would do all this stuff. They called it the Big Comfy Couch for a reason, because they would sit on the couch and do all this. Okay, Spencer knows what that is.
Okay.
Okay, we got one.
Okay, we got one.
That's pretty good. Spencer knows what that is. Big Comfy Couch was so good. I love the little doll.
Don't forget the dust bunnies.
Yes.
The dust bunnies, yeah.
Dust bunnies.
Those parts were the best.
That's something that came to the UK. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, I know culturally, I don't think I think most of these shows are U.S. Canadian. I almost said Canada.
Canada? Hey, close enough, right?
Yeah.
Canada.
Canada.
But yeah, Big Comfy Couch. I didn't really watch it a ton, but I did watch it off and on. And again, like if you've seen it, then you would know the dust bunnies are the best part. I mean, let's be real. So now, I think the next one was one that I actually added in last minute. I don't think it's on your list.
Yeah, I don't remember this one. I'm like, what's this?
I feel like this might be a Canadian thing. I'm not sure. But I really miss this show. Video and Arcade Top 10.
That definitely doesn't ring a bell here. I think that's just you. That sounds cool, though.
That might be a Canadian thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a lot of TV as a kid, so I would know. That doesn't sound very familiar, but that's okay.
So,
is it just like kind of like a countdown thing?
So basically what it was is there were people that would host it, and they would get kids to come on the show, and they would play whatever game they were talking about it. So they'd play the game at, I think it's like, depending on what game they're playing, it's like whoever got the most points or the most wins would end up winning a prize later on.
Oh.
It was actually really cool, and I'm not seeing anybody say a word about it, so I think this might be the one that throws people through a loop the most, cause this show wasn't around for very long. Honestly, it wasn't. So, but yeah, I missed that. But yeah, it's like they would just every episode. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You just refer.
Like every episode, they would talk about like 2 or 3 games, and they'd get kids to come up on stage and play them, and yeah, whoever won, like whoever had the most points or whatever, they would get a prize at the end. So.
Love that, like when the kids got to be involved and stuff. That's super fun. This is gonna be one I think dates us a lot too. Bananas in pajamas.
B1 and B2.
They're so cute. I feel like people are just gonna be like, oh my god, how old are these people?
Now, I'm just, first of all, Savannah, welcome in.
Yes, hi Purple.
Nobody said a word about Video and Arcade Top 10, so it's not surprising.
Yeah, so I don't know if I feel like chat's like, what's a banana in a pajama?
Yeah, I think we might have shocked everyone, or confused everyone.
Okay, like I gave the disclaimer. The next one, People are gonna know. It's the one and only Teletubbies.
I would hope you know the Teletubbies. I still know all their names.
Oh, I have a story about Teletubbies, so we'll get there in a sec. But yes.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, well, okay, so, like most 4 and 5-year-olds at the time, I watched Teletubbies, and it was on a lot, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom, so she was home with me and my little brother once he came along, and, no joke, one day, I don't know what happened in her brain, but I can attest to this, as a parent, when your child wants to watch the same show over and over, you go insane. You just snap. Because I've had moments where Emmett's watched something and I'm like, I gotta turn this off. That was her moment. I was watching Teletubbies and it was just gone. And we never watched it again. She said, we're done with this show. And that was it. I never watched it again. She just took the remote. It was just like, boop, okay, go play with your dolls or something. No, yes, Tubby Toast looked amazing.
Tubby Toast? What's that?
Tubby Toast was the stuff they would eat in Teletubbies.
Oh, that thing. Okay, I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, that thing. Smiley face toast.
But I still remember all their names. The Teletubbies.
I know the theme song.
I actually can't even think of it right now.
It.
Oh wait, no, I do. Nope, I got it. I got it.
I'm not singing it.
I ain't singing nothing.
Yeah, I know you aren't.
I don't think people want to hear that.
I do.
Oh yeah, you do.
Sing the Teletubbies.
I ain't singing nothing. But how about the Sun Baby?
You know you're old when the Sun Baby has had a baby. She is also a parent now.
The Sun Baby is a parent.
The Sun Baby has a baby.
The Sun Mom.
The Sun Mom.
Sun Baby grew up to be a Sun Mom. Who would have thought?
Yeah, pretty much. And then, so, once upon a time, Disney Channel used to be fantastic for kids shows. It was called Playhouse Disney back in the day, and I remember before school, I would always watch Roly Poly Oly and Bear in the Big Blue House.
Now I know, who was it? Puff mentioned Roly Poly Oly. Can we talk about the theme song for that?
Yes, I know that one too.
It's pretty good.
So, like, when you hear it come on, it just takes me back to that time. It's so weird.
It's definitely not playing in my head right now.
Yeah, it's definitely not and Bear in the Big Blue House's theme song also, like, it's such a jam.
Yeah, like, I don't know, Bear in the Big Blue House, I didn't really watch that one a whole lot. I do know what it is. Roly Poly Oly I'm a bit more familiar with, but still never watched it a whole lot. But again, that theme song, just look it up. Just look it up.
Just look it up, you won't be sorry, and it won't be out of your head, and you'll just be like, thanks, guys.
It's pretty great.
Now the next show we'll talk about, there's an obscure fun fact for both of us. Everybody, I mean, I don't know unless you were under a rock, or you just were, I don't know if you were too little but Barney, oh lord. There was a time when Barney was everywhere.
Yeah, and like Karen said, there is a really, really obscure story and something that we have in similar with Barney. Like, very obscure.
It's just one of those things you're like, how? But anyway, so back in the old days, you had VHS tapes. For the kids who are like, what is that? Instead of a DVD where you had to rewind it manually, you would have a VHS player and you would have to rewind the tape. And it was just a tape that would just play the video. So there was Barney did like a few concerts and stuff live, but there was a Barney in Times Square VHS that I watched, and so did he. We both owned the Barney in Times Square VHS tape.
Yeah.
Out of all of the Barney tapes, because there were a lot.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but like I used to watch it a lot.
Yeah, same here. It was, oh man, it was on all the time.
Yeah, that is one of the most obscure things we have in common, right there.
Like, how is that possible? Like
just how?
We had lots of Barney tapes out there, and we both had the Barney in Times Square one.
Like how?
I don't know.
That's just.
I don't know.
That's crazy. But
It is.
needless to say, I was obsessed with Barney as a kid.
Yeah, so was I. I had like a Barney backpack. I had the plushies. I had like, I don't remember, Baby Bop, and then DJ. Was those other dinos' names?
I
Pretty sure.
don't even remember their
BJ.
names.
It's BJ, not DJ.
I don't remember. DJ? Maybe it is.
No, it's BJ and Baby Bop.
Oh wait, no, I do know. Yeah, Baby Bop is the green one, right?
It's the green one with the ballet shoes, and then
Yeah.
BJ was the one that had like the little Leatherman jacket and the shoes. And then Barney just didn't have clothes.
But yeah, Barney in Times Square freaking VHS tape, and we both had it. Like what?
That's so crazy.
I don't even know. That's pretty insane.
And then coming back to Nickelodeon, Blue's Clues with Steve, not Joe. Steve.
Blue's Clues. Man, that's a show.
Blue's Clues was fantastic.
I mean, I didn't really watch it a ton, but I watched it enough to know what it was about.
Right.
It's like, I don't think I saw the one with, what's his name again? Joe?
Joe.
I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, he was the replacement for Steve Burns, and it was okay. But Steve just was great.
Wait, it says I'm, hold on, it says I'm reconnecting.
Okay, I was getting the same thing too. Hang on. Okay,
We're
okay.
still live?
Yeah, I think we're still live. Yeah, we're good.
Can somebody confirm? Okay, we're back. Okay, good.
We're back. Are we
Okay.
good? Oh god.
I
I saw that too.
haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, YouTube sucks. Anyway, so
Okay, we're good.
we're good. Max and Ruby, I watched a little bit. The rabbit, the brother and sister rabbit.
Max and Ruby. I don't even know why, but I did watch that a lot as a kid. I don't even know why, but I did.
Isn't that PBS too?
I think it was on Treehouse. Wait, is Treehouse a Canadian thing?
That does not sound familiar here.
Okay, so it's probably a Canadian thing.
Gotcha.
The Treehouse.
So now we're starting to get a little older. So
Starting
we're getting
to.
into like starting to get a little older because I'm looking at the list. We're gonna start aging out of the preschool shows and into the kid shows.
Yeah, we're starting to get into some of the bigger ones for me anyways.
Yes.
But there's also Timothy Goes to School.
That was not me, so you can talk about that.
Basically, and again, this is like a lot like Magic School Bus. It's kind of similar because it's like it's basically the same thing except it's animals instead of people.
Oh. Okay.
Pretty much. And I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I remember all their names as well. Or most of them.
Also, thank you for the 20 likes on the stream, guys. That's crazy.
20 likes. I appreciate that, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, Timothy Goes to School. I mean, that one also has a pretty good theme song, might I add, so feel free to look that up along with Roly Poly Oly.
Yeah. Just make a list of the theme songs y'all need to look up. Oh boy, I see the next one. Ryan, try not to spend the rest of the show on this one.
Okay, so the next of jeez, I can't speak. The rest of the podcast is going to be talked about this show.
Oh god.
Now, if you guys know me at all, which I assume you do if you're here, but if you don't, you might know that I like Pokemon just a little bit. Just a little bit.
No.
I know,
No
who
way.
would have thought, right? It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't even know where to start. Listen, I could literally talk for hours about this, but I'm not going to, obviously.
You can't. Maybe we need to do an episode just for Pokemon. Okay, try your hardest.
I will try. To sum it all up. See, the thing is, I got into Pokemon right away. As soon as they came out, I fell in love with it immediately. Like my first Pokemon game, it was where it all began, right? Blue and Red. My first Pokemon game was Blue. And I still love it to this day. And there isn't really as far as shows go, there's nothing else that I've loved throughout my entire life like Pokemon. I literally grew up with it, and I still love it to this day. I mean, I just did a shiny hunting stream a couple days ago, so...
So cute!
So
cute.
But, I know we were talking about, VHS tapes. Actually, Karen, I'm not even sure if I told you this. We were talking about VHS tapes with Barney and all that. So, what we used to do with Pokemon, we actually used to record the episodes onto VHS tapes.
Yes! I did the same thing. Oh my god. Yep, you would just rip it from the TV and record it onto a blank tape, and boom, instant VHS tape with the commercials and everything.
Yep, commercials and everything.
Man, what a time. Yeah, I did that for a few movies.
And I think we probably had about 20 VHS tapes. It was a lot. But,
That's all we had.
yeah, Pokemon, it's... Again, we could do a podcast just about Pokemon easily, but... safe to say it's definitely my favorite show of all time because I still love it to this day. And... yeah, I grew up with it, and I still love it to this day. Oh, the Poke Raps are amazing. Those are absolutely amazing. We do not talk about the mistakes in them, right?
I feel like these... Okay, so when we were talking about this, we're gonna group all these together because basically this next little chunk, if it was a toy, Ryan watched it. So we're gonna group Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, and Digimon. They all had toys.
Yeah, so I mean, Dragon Ball Z was very big for me as a kid. It was huge. And like Pokemon, we used to record episodes onto VHS tapes too, so... yeah, we used to have like so many action figures, Dragon Ball Z characters. I don't have any of them now, I wish I did. Kinda sad I got rid of them, but... yeah, Dragon Ball Z was... next to Pokemon, it was my favorite, probably. And I remember that coming on every night. I think it was 9 o'clock. Back in the YTV days. Who remembers that? Do we sound old yet?
We sound so... Yes, we do.
Like VHS tapes? What the heck is that?
No. That's what it was. It was such a simple time. I loved it. Like, I'm not saying this to brag, but we literally could not have asked to grow up in a better time than the late 90s, early 2000s. It was just such a time.
Oh, I know. I know Lan and Eslo, yeah, I know you're... okay, but the point is...
The point is...
dude, we're old.
Yes, that we're old. And then, yeah, like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, and Digimon were all, like, the same show. It's different.
Yeah, well, Yu-Gi-Oh was pretty big, too. I used to have a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. A ton. But I sold them. I sold those many, many years ago. I remember one time we got, like, just this random book. I definitely never told you this, Karen. But, we got this, like, just a random book at Walmart. I don't even know what the heck, why we got it, but we did. And there was I believe it was the very back of the book, like the inside of the book, there was, like, different cards you could order in the book for Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. I don't even know why we got this, but we did. And we ordered stuff from there. And if you guys know Yu-Gi-Oh! At all, you would know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this. We got the 3 Egyptian god cards.
I'm gonna assume that's good.
So that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Really cool.
But yeah, we don't have any of those cards anymore, so... I also had a Japanese deck. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, you were so fancy.
I was. But you already know.
I know.
Bad
Wait, no.
puns.
God. Okay. Shush. That was horrible. Anyways.
You want to talk? Oh, you didn't really watch the next one, did you?
No, these are all your shows.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Just making sure. Okay, now actually, this one, just listen to me right now. Okay, the next one's Beyblade, right? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. Out of every single TV show that I've watched in my life, I think Beyblade might have the best music ever. I am not even kidding.
Wow, that's a strong thing to say there.
I am not even kidding. Go look up Beyblade music and get back to me later, cause it's pretty great.
And of course, we can't forget the Pokemon knockoff, Digimon.
Digimon. I mean, Digimon was not super huge for me.
They didn't even try. Pokemon, Digimon, Pocket Monster, Digital Monsters.
Yeah, I don't know. Digimon I wasn't really super into. I did have some cards, but those have been gone forever. I don't know. Digimon, it was just kind of there. I don't know. I wasn't really into it too much.
It was so there.
But yeah, I did have quite a few cards though as well from Digimon.
Now, technically, this is our first movie, because this was a movie first, then a TV show. Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius.
That was an amazing
I went
show.
and saw the movie in theaters.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Well, aren't you fancy?
I know. And then the show was great. If you guys didn't know, what would happen with a lot of the times with, like, Nickelodeon is if their movies were successful, they would turn them into TV shows. So that happened with a few, but Jimmy Neutron was their biggest, I feel like, movie to TV hit. And oh my god, if you guys have never watched it, just Google Sheen Estevez for 10 minutes. You won't be sorry. Oh, Carl. The llamas.
The llamas.
My scapula.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron, I'm not even sure if I saw the movie, but the show I definitely watched.
Show was great.
Who was your favorite character?
My favorite character, I mean, surprisingly I didn't really have a favorite character in Jimmy Neutron, but if we're going with, I would say funniest is Sheen.
Oh, easily.
They gave all of the best dialogue to Sheen, and Sheen reminds me of a real kid. Like, we all knew that one kid like Sheen.
You're not wrong.
So they made him super, they did a good job making them act like kids that you could believe were real.
Yeah, like that show, it wasn't one of my favorites, but I did watch it pretty frequently.
Here's a big one. In 1999, the world was introduced to a yellow sponge under the sea.
Yeah,
Let's
I mean,
be clear, me and Ryan have discussed this. The SpongeBob era, from the beginning to the first movie, were the best. Anything after the movie is in here. It's okay.
yeah, no, that's exactly how I feel about it. It's like, because correct me if I'm wrong, aren't they still making episodes?
They are. Well, basically, I think I understand what happened is, unfortunately, the creator of SpongeBob, Stephen Hillenburg, rest his soul, he was very much involved with the involvement of the show. I believe the movie was the last thing he was involved in because his health did take a turn. So that would explain probably the difference, is the lack of the creator's input. And it does show. Jade, hello, welcome in.
Hey, welcome in, Jade.
But SpongeBob is just so memeable.
Yeah, SpongeBob, that's easily one of my favorite shows of all time. But yeah, like Karen said, it feels like it kind of did go downhill after the first movie.
But
Actually,
the thing is, what I want to point out is that in SpongeBob's early years, you can definitely tell SpongeBob, even though he was playful, he was pretty bright and smart. He had his moments, and Patrick was clearly the comic relief. They made him the village idiot. What I don't like is after the movie, they kind of made SpongeBob and Patrick match up. So SpongeBob kind of lost some of his character traits to match Patrick, which it's not the worst thing, but it definitely wrecked the dynamic a little bit.
yeah, definitely a little bit. Actually, I have like a 3 movie pack. I've got the 3 movies. So the first one, what are they called again? Sponge on the Run, and then Sponge Out of Water. It's
yeah,
like
yes.
the first one is the best by far. It's not even close.
It's not even close.
Literally not even close.
No, not even close.
And how about the song, right? You know what I'm talking about.
Uber?
Yeah. But the rock one.
Yes, the rock version of Goofy Goober, absolutely.
Like, that's...
The scene where they, like, okay, spoiler, it's a 20-something-year-old movie. The scene where they die at the, like, scene where they, like, dry up was so depressing.
Spoilers.
Dude, it's out. Okay.
I know.
The only good SpongeBob movie is the one. Yes, that's what we're talking about. The first one just completely throws the other two out of the water.
I don't know if that was a pun, but well done.
Oh god. Okay, I feel like now Ryan's gonna have to give me the spiel I gave him about Pokemon with this next show. So go ahead, Ryan, give me the spiel.
Oh, the next show? Yeah, this is... I feel like we could both talk a lot about the next one. So the next one is Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh my, okay, I could spend a lot. This was my show. And this is the show, like, guys, like, how Brian feels about Pokemon, Fairly Odd Parents is how it was for me. I actually had, like, a renaissance era with Fairly Odd Parents at 13. And I was obsessed with I don't even care if this is out there. I wrote fan fiction for it. I was in my phase. I was like 16 and writing episodes like I was an episode writing the show. I was a very lonely teenager. Hi. But yeah, I had a full-blown renaissance era with that show. Yeah.
Yeah.
I cosplayed as Timmy Turner too, on top of it. And I used to draw like Fairly Odd Parents style. Oh god, it was a whole thing. I had to buy the movies. I bought like School's Out the musical. I ordered Abracatastrophe on like Amazon.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I'm gonna I have to be careful because I could spend, not to get too deep here. Brian kind of knows what I'm gonna say is that the reason why I had like this resurgence with Fairly Odd Parents is that I had a really horrible time in school. And it was kind of an escape because what's better than going home watching a show about a little boy who has these magical godparents who take the pain away, in a sense. And that really resonated with someone who was struggling in school. It was just oh yeah, and I had to have pink and green everything. Not even joking. Pink and green pens, pink and green notebooks. And I would literally pretend it was like they were sitting on my desk.
Just pink and green everything.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome in, Azula. Now,
We gotta talk about the baby episode, though. We have gotta talk about it.
the baby episode. Well, I do want to come back to Ball Maddox's comment. The mashup, Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron, that was amazing.
Yes, the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. Thank you for catching that. That was great.
That was literally the best.
I personally like the second one the best. When they both go into each other's worlds more. I like the second one.
Yeah, I mean,
remember when.
they were
Okay,
both
so
good.
I remember when Poof was born. Girl, I remember when Poof was born. So in 2007, Fairly Odd Parents actually wasn't on the. I'm a total nerd right now. Fairly Odd Parents actually went off the air. It wasn't on the air. They did this little special secret thing where they were talking about secrets of the show, and then they dropped this bomb that a baby was joining the show. God, you should have seen the Fairly Odd Parents forums. Everyone was losing. Yes, hello. I used to be on Fairly Odd Parent forums. I was horrible. Yeah. So, like, I looked up. I got to see like screenshots and like storyboards before it even was out because we were all sleuths, desperate for answers. And then we saw one storyboard in particular. Like, they're not going this route, are they? They are. So if you've never seen Fairly Odd Baby, I'm just gonna put this out there. Wanda does not have the baby. Yeah. Fill in the blank, friends.
What?
That's right.
I already knew this.
Yeah. Cosmo gave birth on live television in front of millions of people.
Yeah, I bet. If you heard that, what the heck is this? We got a raid?
What? There's a raid?
What the heck?
It's a raid! We were talking about this.
What a
Are you
time.
kidding me? What a time.
What a time to get raided.
What a time to get raided.
What the heck? Thank you so much for the raid, guys. I appreciate it. I think it's Red Death Man, right? Isn't it? I think. I think.
Who's the raid leader? And yes, Foop is the anti-fairy. That's correct. He came around a little later.
Yep, okay,
There he is,
okay,
yes.
so I did not think we'd be doing this today, so I'm going to deafen for a second and I get my raid screen up, because I have that ready.
Okay.
Alright. 1 second, once I'm clicking the right things. Okay, 1 second. Alrighty, Red Death Man, thank you so much for that raid, I appreciate it. So I do hope your stream went well, and what were you playing today? Let me go on Deafener from Discord here. Okay, we're back.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank
my-
you guys for coming in.
Get my music going again, there we go.
Okay.
Alright, did we get the link? Yes, thank you so much for that, Savannah.
Thanks, Purple.
But yeah, what a what a time to get raided.
What a time. But yes, for those of you who, yes. Yeah, we were talking about how Cosmo gave birth to Poo from Billy Bugsy. And they did it, like, they didn't shy away from it at all. Like, they did the full-blown hospital labor scene in front of children. I was very impressed.
Yeah, like, I don't even think I remember that, but yeah.
We're gonna have to watch that together, and then you're gonna remember. You're like, oh, I remember. But yeah, full-blown, like, labor scene with these kids. Obviously, they wished for it to come out, so we skipped all that. But that was still, like, that was the thing. Great timing, I guess. Cosmo, the pregnant man emoji. But yeah, what a time to be alive. 13-year-old me, my mind was blown watching a man give birth.
Yeah, it'd probably be hard to comprehend that as a child.
I know. I remember this and I'm like, this is a kid's show. Oh yeah, they went there, which I commend them because they could have just skipped all that, but well done. Okay,
Also, I do hope that Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity went well. Like I said, you're getting wrecked at the end. I've never played that game.
I've never either. This is a show Ryan did not watch, but I did. Where are my Powerpuff Girl fans at? Let's talk about the ultimate girl power show. Powerpuff Girls was amazing. That was my show I watched a lot. I remember first grade, a lot of coming home watching endless episodes when it was on. Yes, Jade, Powerpuff Girls. Let's go. Literally, I had yeah, look at this. Yes, Powerpuff Girls fans.
Well,
OG was amazing.
I was gonna say, I don't know if they're here, but I know Lan loves the Powerpuff Girls. I know that.
I love the movie. I have not watched the Powerpuff Girls movie a lot. It went to theaters. I didn't go see it. Also, they're fairies, so all things make biologically accurate childbirth is not what I said. That's a great comment, Azula. But yeah, Powerpuff Girls, I had a Bubbles doll, I had the t-shirt. I think I might have had a Powerpuff Girls birthday party. When you wanted to be Bubbles when you grew up, but you turned into that comment into Buttercup instead. Yeah, I definitely would say I was a lot like Bubbles as a little girl, but then I just grew up into Buttercup. Oh yeah,
Lan.
there's Lan.
I know Lan likes them. Yeah, Powerpuff
Now we're
Girls.
kind of getting into... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Powerpuff Girls. I didn't really watch a ton, but they got great names though. I gotta admit, they got great names.
They do. And then this is the end of the list, but we're kind of getting to the movie part now. Movies will be a bit easier to talk about because you just kind of group them. But the 1995 Casper, we love that movie.
You didn't
And a
say
lot
it
of you
right.
are gonna go, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Casper.
Yeah, Casper.
Oh, Casper. You gotta. Oh, it's Casper.
Do you want?
Friendly ghost.
You want to explain the story behind that?
Like,
No.
what's the origin of this? Are we going back to when I would send you cringe movie commentary?
I mean, it's not much of a story, I guess, but
You can explain it.
yeah, I mean, basically, I don't know, do you want to explain it?
You can.
So sometimes when we're bored, we'll send each other random commentary videos, just about whatever. Like if we're watching TV or something. And then she sent me one, I guess it would have been last year, I forget exactly when, but she sent me one of her watching Casper, and I don't even know why she did it, but she said, "Oh look, I'm watching Casper," or something. I don't know why she said it, but...
Casper.
So now every time I see it, I gotta say it like Casper.
Yeah, Casper.
Casper.
Yeah, a lot of people haven't seen that movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. The first Casper movie, because there's a bunch now, it's really good. It's kind of emotional in some parts, because they literally talk about how Casper died, which I thought was pretty deep for kids. It's like a family movie, but yeah, they go into why Casper became a ghost in the first place, and I'm like, damn, this is a freaking family movie. And we're talking about the afterlife and like this little 12-year-old dying because Casper is 12.
Yeah, it does get pretty deep at times.
Which I appreciate, because I feel like movies today, family movies, don't try to go deep. They're like, oh, we have to protect the minds of the children. Well, life isn't gonna protect the minds of the children, so.
That is true. But yeah,
But
Casper,
yes,
I used to
movies-
watch that a lot though.
Me too, I love Casper. My favorite scene is the end, when she gets to dance with him. Then
Actually-
they say the line.
I have it on DVD. Heading up now, Savannah. Hey, no worries. Hope you have a good day. Hope your stream goes well. I know you're
hope you
going
have-
live. Do hope that goes well.
But we are currently trying to work on Ryan's movies right now. We've gotten a lot of progress. We've done like our fair share of movie nights to hang out, and we have watched. This is not intentional that they all start with a T, but he has been educated in Twilight, Titanic. I feel like there's something else. Tangled.
I have the list. Oh, here we go. I got them.
The movies we've watched together.
Yep.
Okay. What's the list again? Go ahead.
So yeah, there's Twilight. Now, all these movies, we watched all these within the past, like, not even a year. So it's pretty recent. So yes, I finally watched Twilight, and Titanic, and Tangled.
Finally.
Then there was also Pirates of the Caribbean. And then we did watch Mean Girls. I think I saw that one a very long time ago. I can't remember.
That one's just fun to watch.
It is. And then we also
Titanic,
watched...
Yeah, he had never seen Titanic before. I had to fix that because I'm such a Titanic nerd. It was great.
It's a good movie. I mean, some of the parts, they got me. They definitely got me.
Yeah, because we have to remember, yes, it's a film, but Titanic was a very real disaster. It's still the #1 maritime disaster of all time.
Yeah, it's... Like, obviously I knew of the Titanic, but then after watching the movie, it's just like, it just makes, it just makes you realize, like, what really happened. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. There's been many theories. Titanic, honestly, was much better hitting the iceberg head on. The mistake was turning the ship. They've literally talked about if Titanic had just hit the iceberg head on, it would have sunk, but not as fast. They probably could have saved more people because it hit the side of the ship and just ripped open all those seams. It's why it went down in 2 hours, because literally it hit and then was gone in 2 hours. That is how quick the Titanic sank in real time. It's nuts how fast that ship went down.
Yeah, it was insane.
Honestly impressive you were able to watch that for so long. It is always on, at least some channel. But yeah, I was like, we have to watch this. You have to see, at least know, like, this movie that made billions of dollars.
Yeah, it's like, the thing with me is, like, I don't watch movies ever. It's pretty bad.
It's getting better, you're getting better. Because I'm like, I refuse to let you be pop culture illiterate.
But,
I did not see the new Mean Girls. The new Mean Girls, they did the Broadway adaptation, and I heard it was awful. Plus, we have perfection. The first Mean Girls is great. We didn't need a freaking musical adaptation.
Yeah, I think I've always seen the one that we watched there, the first one.
Yeah, the one with Lindsay Lohan, the good one, the only good one.
I think that's the only one I've seen, so.
And then the movie he really wants me to watch, and everyone else has seen, the Barbie movie. I haven't seen it yet, but maybe I'll wait and watch it with you.
And listen, you guys might laugh, but trust me, if you've seen the movie, then you would know. The music in that movie is phenomenal. It really is.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
My phone alarm is a song from that movie. So what does that tell you?
I mean, I've heard it's good. I haven't like had. I feel like I'm just also plus I just have so much going on. Like, I will watch it. It will happen this year. I promise. I will freaking watch the Barbie movie so I can have an opinion on it.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's just the best. Like, I'm not gonna say too much about it, but the best way to describe it is that it's different. It's weird, but I like it. I like different.
Barbie movie was surprisingly good. That's what I've heard. I feel like because I grew up with Barbies, I was a Barbie kid for sure. Speaking of Barbie, we need to talk. Well, I'll just test this. Who watched all of the Barbie animated movies when they came out? Let's talk about perfection. Forget the live action Barbie movie. There was a Barbie empire with the Barbie and the Nutcracker, Barbie as Rapunzel, Barbie as the Princess and the Frog. Not Princess and the Frog, Princess and the Pauper. Okay.
I don't know. I didn't see any of those, so I don't know.
Barbie as Swan Lake. Yeah, Ryan, unless you were sitting down watching these movies, you're gonna go like, huh?
Actually, no, I've seen them.
No, you haven't seen the animated Barbie movies.
No, I totally have.
No, you haven't, because when you say things like that, it means you haven't seen it. Like, so I brought up Princess and the Frog, and I kid you not, he's like, yeah, I've seen it. I'm like, you have? He's like, yeah, totally. I'm like, what's the prince's name? He said the prince's name was Ryan. And
hey, you never know.
We need to watch Princess and the Frog.
Welcome in, Rabbit Dude.
We've improved his Disney knowledge a little bit because, Ryan, I love you, but there are other movies out there besides Frozen.
Wait, there is?
Yes, there is.
Look, I love Frozen,
it's getting
okay?
Better. It's getting better.
What can I say? I love Frozen.
I know, but there's other movies out there. My dad's stepmom let me pick my sister's middle name, and I chose Odette. That is so pretty. That is so cute. Jade, that's adorable. I love that.
But yeah, Frozen.
Yeah, I watch tons of Disney. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, which Ryan also needs to be improved on because I'm the biggest Star Wars nerd there is. Star Wars is like a religion to me. Same with Lord of the Rings. Those two franchises.
Oh, what?
Why are you quiet?
Oh, I thought you were gonna keep going.
No, I'm still sleeping. No.
But yeah, Star Wars, I'm not even kidding, I think I've only seen one of the movies.
Oh my god, okay, well, we have a busy summer, don't we?
We do.
Good lord, you have to see Star Wars. I refuse to let you not know what the heck that is.
Well, I know what it is.
I know you know what it is, but like, okay, what's the one you've watched? Is it A New Hope?
I saw it in theaters. It was whichever one came out in 2016.
Oh, Force Awakens? Oh, you haven't even seen the... Oh, okay.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think it was that one.
Alright, well, we have some work to do with that. We got time. Start at the beginning.
I'm pretty sure I've only seen that one. I think that's it.
You saw the new trilogy before it sounds like... Yeah, it sounds like... Yeah, we have some work to do because the prequels are actually pretty good. We'll just, you know what, just leave it to me. I'll fix it. And then Lord of the Rings, in my opinion, are the most beautiful films ever put to the big screen. They are literal art masterpieces. Hi, I am a nerd.
I had no idea.
Hey!
What?
I said I'm a nerd. I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea.
The prequels are honestly kind of mid in my opinion. I could see that. Revenge of the Sith is fantastic. Out of the three, Revenge of the Sith I actually watched Revenge of the This is when we send boring video clips. So I was watching Revenge of the Sith and I just was sending me crying about it to Ryan about the end scene because I hadn't watched it in so long. I'm just bawling at the end.
Yeah, like I know Lord of the Rings.
Weirdo.
Those ones I've watched. I watched the first 3 a very long time ago, so I don't remember them at all.
Have you seen the extended cuts? Those are the only way to watch them.
I don't think I have.
Okay, okay, so we got like 20 hours of movies to watch. Okay!
Yeah, a whole day of movies.
Okay, my eyeballs would fall out.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, they would too.
No, they wouldn't.
Okay, sure,
Okay, sure, whatever. Doof.
You're doof.
You're doof.
Doofy.
Doofinator.
Doofatron.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
Did you guys watch the new Godzilla film?
No, I'm bad with keeping track of the Godzilla movies. My little brother loves them. My little brother was a huge Godzilla fanatic growing up. He had all of them on DVDs back when they were able to like release the remastered DVDs. Jar Jar Binks deserves nothing.
Wait, deserves nothing?
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw that. Freaking delayed chat.
I love it.
Stupid.
Stupid.
But, yeah, I think that's about it, right?
I mean, we could talk a little bit more about movies and stuff, but yeah, honestly, like I said, kind of like growing up in the time, I mean, honestly, I know everyone says that their childhood was the best, but I'm sorry, products of the 90s can attest to this, like, we just really did, especially kids' TV shows. We look at what's on today for children, and it's horrifying. Like, what is this garbage? Thoughts on The Land Before Time. It makes me cry, Jane. I don't want to watch this ever.
Oh, that's something we didn't even talk about. Yeah, Land Before Time. I watched that a lot too as a kid.
God, it's so depressing. I've never felt happy watching those movies.
I think I want to say I've seen all of them. I'm pretty sure I have.
I bet you have.
I bet. They're good though.
We have to talk about. You know what? Well, she's Disney now, but when I was a little girl, the first movie I ever sat through was Anastasia. I love Anastasia. The Broadway musical is even better than the movie, which is saying something. But Anastasia, oh man, what an art form of a movie. So beautiful. I mean, if you can look past that, they completely destroy the Romanov history. It's entertaining.
I don't think I've seen that.
Wait, you haven't seen Anastasia?
Yeah, this happens a lot, by the way.
How have you not seen Anastasia?
What, guys, what's happening right now? This happens a lot.
Okay, so we have Star Wars, The Lord of the Rings, extended cuts, and now Anastasia. Okay, well, Anastasia's on Disney Plus.
Oh, well, there you go.
I love Anastasia, it's so good.
But yeah, this happens a lot.
Like the music, yeah, where I'm like, you haven't seen this? And then I lose my mind over it.
And I'm just like, are you really that surprised?
I mean, I am, but I'm not. On movie night.
I still have yet to try out if the screen share works on my new computer.
You know what? I think you should.
The thing is, I don't have anything like Disney Plus or Netflix right now, so I don't know what we'd watch movies on, but...
Well, you can just do a free trial. Or a few. That's how I did to watch Titanic. I did a free trial and then I canceled it.
I assume it'd be okay, because like even on the old computer, it was fine for me, but apparently it was lagging for everyone else, so...
I bet the new PC will run brilliantly.
It should.
You should do a test soon. I mean, you've had your new PC for a couple months now. I think you should definitely test that.
Yeah, because I miss doing those movie nights. And now we got a new server, so...
Yes, definitely. And we, you guys have been really loving putting all your movies. I promise, guys, we will do a movie night hopefully soon. I'm just kind of in a little bit of an uncertain situation at the moment, living-wise, so it's a little harder for me to just... Because I would totally host the movie night if I could. I totally would. But I'm not really able... I'm hoping at least towards end of summer. So please keep those movie suggestions coming, I promise. Or unless Ryan can host it on his PC, which could work until I can get back to doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it'd be fine. It's just a matter of getting whatever, Disney Plus or Netflix or whatever it is.
Disney Plus has a lot. Honestly, that's what I've been using. Disney Plus has a lot.
Yeah, I've had it before. There is quite a bit on there, so...
And they keep adding stuff, which is great.
Yeah, I don't know. Movie night coming up soon, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
No, the extended cut is the only way to watch Lord of the Rings. Once you watch the extended cuts, you don't watch the theatrical ones. Still be careful with Disney Plus. Can I ask why? Disney Plus is fine. Like, take your time, Karen, it'll happen. Thank you, Rabbit Dude, I appreciate it.
Have you at least seen...
Ryan, have you seen Frozen?
Have I seen Frozen 1 and 2? A few times. I love Frozen.
We talked about this, that if, for whatever reason, if we ever went to Disney World together, it would be me just standing there while he has his moment with Anna and Elsa and me just laughing. I'd be like, okay, you need a moment with them? I'll just gladly leave.
Wait, you don't want to come with me?
I'll take pictures, be like, oh my god, it's happening. He's meeting his favorite people on planet Earth.
Not gonna lie, that'd be pretty awesome.
You would be so happy.
I mean, I would.
There's also the Frozen ride at Epcot. Yeah. Rob, hello.
Hey, welcome in, Rob Gamer. But yeah, Frozen...
Be all over the server. I met Anna and Elsa.
Oh, I would never stop talking about that.
Oh, I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
You know what I say? The cold never bothered me anyway, right? What?
Let's just say, like I said, guys, if he gets to 10K, he's gonna sing "Let It Go" in the full makeup and the dress and the wig.
No.
Why not?
'Cause no.
Why?
Just because no.
Okay.
Doof.
Doof. Okay, how do I get that to happen?
It's never gonna happen anyways.
Dang it.
What?
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 I can't understand you.
I can't understand you.
You never understand me.
What do you mean?
I'm joking.
You doof. Look how much of a doof she is. Look at this.
Okay, no. Sit down.
Well, I mean, I am sitting.
Well, sit down more. You all in the
Sit
server,
down more.
One of your reaction molds is who's the bigger doof. It is you by a landslide, sir.
Okay, yeah, I don't approve of this.
Well, I certainly do.
Hold on. I need to check to see what that's at exactly.
Okay.
Freaking unbelievable.
That people understand the assignment? Yes, I agree.
Hold on, I want to see what... Yeah, it's 25 to 13. For people saying that I'm the bigger doof. What are we doing?
Good job, guys.
Oh.
You get Alexi, hello, welcome in.
I spy a certain somebody who has a birthday today.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Alexi. Hope you're having an amazing day.
Happy birthday to you. Yes, thank you all for agreeing that he is the bigger doof. I'd like to thank the community for bestowing this honor of not being the biggest doof. You guys have all believed in me.
Yeah, like what even is that?
It's great. Just let it happen.
Okay, whatever. Doof.
Hey, doofy.
British Snorlax, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And welcome in Hassunator. Disneyland might be too long of a trip.
No,
For me,
it'd be
that's
Disney
pretty
World.
far. That's pretty far.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Did I miss something? I'm not sure, Lan. Maybe.
No. Did he? I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for our list.
Yeah, so we can just kind of talk about whatever with the viewer. We already have a raid target picked out. I'm not even joking, so that's all good. Did you want to set up the redirect for that?
Yeah, I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure we're thinking of the same person, but
I can't imagine it not being. I thought I told you before we got on.
well, we didn't actually say the name.
Not over quite yet, Lan. Not quite yet.
Okay, I'm gonna DM you the name. I'm pretty sure you're thinking of them.
I can't imagine it being somebody else.
Is it them?
Yes!
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, it's them.
Okay, we're good. But yeah, we can just kind of talk about whatever now for, what, 10 minutes or
10
so?
minutes or so. Yeah. Yeah, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who comes to these. Like we said when we started doing these a while, like 3 episodes ago, we just really didn't know how the reception was going to be. And you guys just keep killing it with being super active in chat. The rewatches, because we watch the rewatches after it airs is crazy. So thank you guys for making this absolutely a blast. And I know this episode isn't quite over yet, but we're always so excited to start planning the next one. And again, guys, if you want to consider your idea being talked about, please make sure you join the Dibble Dabble server if you're 16 and older, and you can put your podcast ideas in the podcast ideas channel.
Yep, and right on cue, there's the Nightbot timer message right there for the server, so...
Right. Because, yes, because this is technically our first viewer idea that we've done. If we really like another idea, maybe we'll do another one back to back, but we will try and space out, because I know there's so many things to talk about.
Yeah,
How's
so
life been treating you? I'm alive, Rabbit Dude. I hope you're doing well.
life's been... I mean, it's been pretty good. For me, it's been pretty good for the most part, but there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Stuff and things.
Yes. Question related to the topic: if you could be part of any movie universe, which one would it be? It's either gonna be Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. For me.
Huh. Part of any movie universe. Frozen.
Alright. Frozen. Oh my god! Any fun weekend plans? Just chilling. It is Mother's Day weekend. I don't know what I'll be doing.
This is true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sunday is Mother's Day.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something now I forget. It is Mother's Day. Yeah, I think it's
Sunday.
I know it's Sunday, isn't it? It's a worldwide thing, isn't it?
I know the UK celebrates Mother's Day differently, so it is US and Canada. I think the rest of the world. Don't correct me on that. I know the UK celebrates before us, like a month, I think.
Oh, yeah, they do. That's right.
Mhm.
It was in March. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I do remember that now.
Yeah.
Tell your mother you love her. You should always say that to your mother, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, like these podcasts, like again, going back to what Karen was saying, like, again, the plan is to keep doing these on my channel for the time being. It could change, but I'm not usually live this time, so it's like, I don't know what kind of turnout we're gonna get. I didn't know how they would go, but you guys have been showing a ton of support on these, and we both appreciate it so much.
Yes, and because I mean, you always are like, well, like I said, when starting something new, you're like, okay, first of all, it's a different time, completely different everything. But you guys just have been showing up in the droves, and the comments you leave after, it's great. So thank you guys, because we have so much fun doing these.
Yeah, and I mean, I get to do one with my best friend, so it's like, I'm not complaining.
I mean, excuse to hang out with him? Fine, sign me up.
Sign me up.
Yes.
Hope to make it Disneyland in Canada eventually.
They won't do that because there's one in
I
Florida.
don't think they would, yeah.
They won't. It's too close.
Maybe one day, though, can go down to Florida. I don't know.
One day. What?
Maybe one day I can go down to Florida. It's pretty far from me,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
never know.
Yes. Ebony, hello, welcome in.
Hey, welcome in, Ebony. Hope everyone's Mother's Day goes well. Yeah, I don't even know what... I know my mom's coming here, but I don't really know what we're doing yet.
I don't know, it depends. I think, depending on what, me and my mom, we might do something together. I don't know, like a brunch or something. It's still up in the air. I'm not entirely sure yet.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be good.
Just for those of you who did not know, I am also a mom.
This is true. You're an amazing mother.
Think so?
I know so.
Thank you.
Excited about the new Switch release? I
haven't
am.
heard anything on that.
I don't even know. I'm probably not going to get it right away, though.
It's gonna be like $500.
Oh yeah, it's going to be insanely expensive.
I know, wait till it comes down a little bit.
Hey, no worries, Memer. Hope you have a good day.
Bye, Wiener.
Wiener.
For those of you who are like, what did she just say? There's a story behind that. Is that I was in chat and Puff thought I typed Wiener instead of Memer, and then I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna call you Wiener from now on. Is that cool? And he's like, yeah. So there you go. So yeah, I'm the only one allowed to call Memer Wiener.
I'll never forget that.
That little boy is a great mother. Lan, don't make me cry.
This is true.
Don't make me cry.
If it's happy tears, that's an exception.
I take that. Oh, I didn't know if you're still. The new Switch will cost $700. I hope you're wrong.
I mean, 700. I don't think it'd be that much, but it's gonna be expensive. Gonna get one of the older Switches when it releases. Assuming the prices will drop. Yeah, they probably will, most likely. I still have the Switch I have right now is the only Switch I've ever owned. It's the same one.
Wow.
Wow. The thing's almost, what, 7 years old? That's crazy.
That is nuts.
900 on release? I hope not.
Oh, thank you, Rabbit Dude. I appreciate that. I'm not perfect, but I try.
You're perfect to us. Have a first gen too.
I had to step away. What happened? We're just pretty much winding down. We're just talking about whatever now, and then we have our raid target selected. We're just talking about Mother's Day and stuff.
Yep. I gotta get that redirect set up. Let me do that.
Yeah.
The redirection. Where are you? There you are. So glad they added that.
I know, it's pretty cool.
3-1 in favor of Karen. 3-1. Wait,
no, Jade, you absolutely should celebrate Mother's Day pregnant. Absolutely. You do it. You do it, girl. You are a mother. You are a mother right now. I don't care. So yeah, you celebrate you. Karen's a great mother. Jade, stop.
No, I agree. Yeah, Jade, you should celebrate it. I agree.
It's not like she hasn't been pregnant for literally forever. It's literally forever. She's been pregnant for like 5 years at this point.
5 years.
Feels like it. And then I think once we get that redirect ready, we'll probably go on our raid then. Because we're about at our usual ending time.
Yeah, I got it all set up and ready to go, so.
All right, so if it's all ready to go and everything, first I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who came by today. We had another successful episode. So much fun talking about childhood shows and movies. A huge thank you again to Purple for suggesting the idea. And a big thank you to my amazing, wonderful co-host who makes these so much fun. And like I said, any excuse to hang out with my best friend on a stream, count me in. You're literally the best, Ryan. Thank you.
Well, I just want to say I'm pretty sure that you're the best. I mean, let's be real. I got the best co-host ever here. And again, I don't know why it took us so long to start doing these, but we're already 3 episodes in. So just a reminder, guys, we do these every other Thursday, 12:15 p.m. EST until further notice. So the next one, I'm checking the calendar, looks like it's going to be the 23rd. So do look out for that. And again, if you guys have any ideas or suggestions for something you want us to talk about, definitely let us know in the server or just anywhere, just even in a stream, whatever, it doesn't matter. So yeah, this was fun, guys. I just want to thank everyone who came out, and also I need to remind myself to do this. Big shout out to Puff, who did all the artwork for the podcast. So
Yes.
the layout that you see, the logo, even the name of the podcast, that was all Puff that did all that. So big shout out to her for that. And also the starting music that you hear, that was made by Hawk of Kings. So I do want to give a big shout out to those two for everything they've done, because it's just amazing. It's perfect.
Hey, Mickey, thank you so much. You're so welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, thank you so much, King Mickey.
All right, I think we are ready to go. So please follow us on the raid. We're raiding someone pretty amazing. We won't say who, but if you know, you know.
Yep, I just want to run through a few shoutouts here real quick. So I do want to thank Red Deathman25 for the raid. I think that's only the second time we've gotten raided during. I say only, but that's a lot. So big shout out to you for that. And also Ash with the 10 gifted memberships at the very start of the stream. That was absolutely insane. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank you for, because it's on his channel, so thank you guys for continuing to love and support on him. It makes me happy.
Also, Schneidog, welcome in. Yeah, you just caught the end of that. Oh yes, the hashtag is going to be is it Dibling raid or Diblings raid?
I think it's just Dibbling. I think we just do Dibbling raid.
Yeah, Dibbling raid.
Yeah, Dibbling raid.
Either way.
All right, yes, either way.
And I think that's it. The only thing I want to mention is I will be living in tomorrow, usual start time, and I know Karen's going to approve of this one because it's our solo Fampy run that we're doing tomorrow. 2:30 p.m. EST, so do look out for that. And I think that's pretty much it.
All right, thank you guys so much for being here, and we will see you guys on the next episode.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat right now. We're going to be ending on this layout right here. I don't have like an ending layout like I usually do. So we're going to be rating Purple Phoenix tonight. I know, surprise, surprise. And I mean, I think everyone here knows who Purple Phoenix is. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. So there's the link for it right there, guys. There is a redirect set up as well, so do look out for that. And I think that's pretty much it.
Fantastic. All right, guys, come and raid with us.
Alright, thank you all so much for being here, guys. Hope you have a good day.
Bye, guys.